everyone, welcome to yoga. I'm Melissa and today we're going to be doing an energizing flow. So if this is first thing in the morning for you or you need a little pick-me-up in the middle of the day, do some lunchtime yoga, this is the perfect thing. So we're going to start at the top of your mat. Just really start to feel those feet firmly pressed into the ground. Maybe you want to lift up your toes so that you can feel all parts of your feet firmly planted on the mat. You can close your eyes and slowly start to put one toe down at a time, creating a nice wide surface. Let's inhale both arms out and all the way up, palms to touch at the top. Exhale, hands down to heart center. Inhale them back up, fingertips go wide and high. Exhale, hands down to heart center. One more time, inhaling them up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Let's inhale them up. This time we're going to wrap the left wrist with our right hand. We'll start to lean over to the right, shifting our hips over to the left. Feeling a nice side body stretch on the left side of our body. If you want a little bit more, you can take your left foot and step it back behind you and bend into that right knee. Should help you lean a little bit more over to the right. Left hand is reaching over to the right side of the mat. Inhale here. Long exhale. Inhale, stand back up, feet to meet. Exhale, let's switch hands so our left hand is grabbing onto our right wrist. Inhale, stretching tall. Exhale, lean over to the left, shifting our hips to the right. If you want that little bit extra, we'll step the right foot back this time. Bending into the left knee. Breathing here, nice big inhale. Long exhale. One more right here. Breathing in. Breathing out. Inhale, coming back up to standing. Exhale, float those hands down by your sides. Let's inhale, both arms out and up. Exhale, hinge at the hips, falling forward over our legs, hanging heavy here for just a few breaths. Breathing into the back side of your legs. You might be a little bit tight here, so having a little bit of a bend is totally fine. Deep breath in. Long breath out. We'll inhale, coming up halfway with a flat back, shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, we'll fall forward over our legs, planting both hands down on the mat. And we'll send both feet to the back of the mat. Here in plank, we want our wrists directly below our shoulders. Our fingers are spread nice and wide. Our heels are reaching for the back of the mat. The back of the knees are reaching up towards the ceiling. Your belly button is tucked towards your spine. Really pressing the ground away here. Nice big inhale. Exhale, we'll shift our shoulders forward past our wrists, bending our elbows and lowering down slow. We'll untuck our toes, and as we inhale, feel your chest and chin up off the mat for baby cobra. Exhale, forehead back down. Inhale, coming back up into a baby cobra. Not putting a bunch of weight in those hands. Exhaling down. One more time. Inhale up, maybe a little bit taller. Unclench the booty cheeks. Exhale down. Press firmly into those palms and we'll tuck our toes. And we'll shift our hips up so that we can come into a low plank. And then we'll bring our knees in just a step so that we're in a proper tabletop position. Making sure your wrists are directly below your shoulders once more, and now your knees are directly below your hips. We'll inhale, dropping the belly, lifting the crown of the head and the tailbone up towards the sky for cow. Exhale, round the spine, tucking the chin to the chest and the tailbone under for cat. Inhaling up for cow, dropping the belly towards the floor. Exhale, rounding the spine towards the ceiling, pressing the ground away. Inhaling back up for cow. Exhale, rounding the spine for cat. One more round. Inhale for cow. Exhale for cat. Inhale, coming back into a neutral tabletop position. Let's cross our ankles back behind us and walk ourselves back to sit. Maybe you need to scoot up a little bit to have some more room on the front and back end of your mat. You can place your hands gently on top of your shins here, or you can bring them to the back of your thighs. We'll come up onto our big toes, shifting our weight onto our sit bones. Picking up one foot, then the other. Coming into baby boat, maybe you want to flex those feet. And have as straight of spine as possible, lifting the heart up. Breathing here, nice big inhale. Long exhale. Let's reach both hands forward. Exhaling here. As you inhale, we'll cross our ankles out in front of us. Lifting up onto our knees, reaching up and back for baby back bend. And as you exhale, sit back down, uncrossing our ankles, and coming back into baby boat. Inhale, coming up onto the knees, reaching tall. Exhale into baby boat. Inhaling up for that nice stretch all along the front side of your body. Exhaling down into baby boat, building that core strength. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. Reach, reach, reach. Exhale into baby boat. Let's inhale up last time. Exhale, we'll place our palms down in front of us. Uncross our heels, our ankles, and coming back into that tabletop position. Wrists directly below your shoulders. Your fingers are spread nice and wide here. Let's tuck our toes. We'll begin to lift our knees up off the ground and send our hips up and back for downward facing dog. Press the ground away here. Reach the heart back towards the thighs. And the heels reach down towards the mat. You can begin to bend one knee, reaching the opposite heel down, and then the other. Waking up the back of the legs a little bit more. And shake your head yes or no. Continuing to focus on those deep inhales and long exhales. Let's reach both heels down towards the mat. Exhale here. Let's inhale, reaching the left leg up towards the sky. Exhale, bring the knee in towards our chest as we shift through plank and step our left foot to the top of the mat on the inside of our left hand. We're going to turn our right toes to the right side of the mat and place the heel down. So the pinky edge of your right foot is in line with the back of your mat. You want to make sure your left knee is stacked directly on top of your left ankle. Take a nice bend in that front knee and keep that bend as you press up and open for warrior two. Your hips are open towards the right. Your gaze is over the front hand. Sinking deep into that front knee. Nice big inhale. Long exhale. Let's inhale, turn that front palm up towards the ceiling. Drop the back hand to the back thigh. We'll reach up as we lean over that back leg. Inhale here. Long exhale. You don't want a ton of weight in that back hand. Just kind of there to help you balance. Big inhale. Exhale, sink a little bit deeper. Inhale, coming back into warrior two. Exhale, we'll place the left forearm on top of the left thigh and reach that right arm up and over towards the top of our mat. Breathing deeply into the right side of your body. Heart is spiraling over to the right and up. Nice big inhale. Long exhale. One more right here. Breathe it in. Breathe it all out. Inhale back into warrior two. Exhale, we'll cartwheel our arms down to frame the left foot, turning the right toes to the top of the mat. Let's send that left foot back to meet the right, coming back into plank. Nice big inhale. Exhale, shift forward, bend the elbows, keep them in close, lower down slow. We'll untuck our toes and inhale as we peel our chest and chin up off the ground for a cobra of your choice. Maybe you come up a little bit higher. Exhale, back down. We'll inhale by tucking the toes, lifting our hips, coming into high plank or low plank, and then back into downward facing dog. Few breaths here. Reconnecting to those deep inhales and long exhales. Inhale, pressing the chest back towards the thighs. Exhale, reaching the heels down towards the mat. One more inhale. Long exhale. We'll inhale, reaching that right foot up towards the sky. Exhale as you bring the right knee in towards the chest. Coming into plank, and then setting the right foot next to the right hand. Make sure your right ankle is stacked below your right knee. We'll turn the left toes to the left side of the mat, placing the heel on the ground. Keep that big bend as you press yourself up and open into warrior two. Sinking deep in the front knee. Big inhale. Long exhale. Two more right here. Deep inhale. Long exhale. One more time. Breathe it in. And breathe it out. Let's turn the front palm up towards the ceiling. Drop the back hand to the back leg. And we'll reach up and back. Nice inhale here. Exhale, sink into that front knee. Breathe it in. Breathe it out. One more time, deep breath in. Long breath out. Inhale back into warrior two. Exhale, place the right forearm on top of the right thigh. Reaching the left arm up and over to the top of your mat. Press up and out of the right shoulder, creating lots of space in this triangle right here. Nice deep breath. Long breath out. One more inhale. Long exhale. Inhale, coming back into warrior two. Exhale, cartwheel our arms down, framing the right foot. Turn the left toes towards the top of the mat. And we'll send the right foot back to meet the left. One more chaturanga this time. So we'll inhale here. Exhale, shift our weight forward. Bend the elbows and lower down slow. We'll untuck our toes. Peel the chest and chin up off the ground. Exhale, back down. We'll inhale by tucking our toes, lifting our hips, sending ourselves into high plank or low plank, and back into downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Long breath out. One more right here. Breathe it in. Exhale it out. We'll inhale by walking our hands back towards our toes. Exhale, falling forward over the legs. Take a little bit of a bend in those knees and we'll slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time, all the way up to standing. And when you do, we'll inhale both arms out and up, palms to touch at the top. Exhale, hands down to heart center. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope you enjoyed this quick, energizing stretch and that you're ready for your day or to continue on with whatever you were doing before. Have a good one. I'll see you here next Monday.